If you're alienated, you may not think you need to do anything about it. Maybe you want to take sides with your favored parent. You may believe that your other parent deserves to be rejected, or you cannot forgive them for their mistakes. Eventually, you may want to make things better, but not right now. Psychologists have discovered that children who grow up with one parent instead of two are more likely to be unhappy and troubled, not only as children, but also as grown-ups.
They say that they wish that they had not been taken so seriously, that they never stopped loving that parent, and that they should not have been allowed as children to make a decision to end contact with that parent. They feel the rejected parent should have tried harder to restore a positive relationship. And they're angry at the favored parent for having acted in such a way as to make it difficult to maintain a good relationship with the other parent. And the children feel guilty about themselves. They look back and think that they were too mean to the parent, and they feel bad about having treated the parent in such a shabby fashion. The children regret all that they missed out on by not having the rejected parent involved in their lives. They're sad that that parent wasn't part of their school events, wasn't there at dance recitals, wasn't there for athletic events, wasn't there at school graduations, may not even have been there when the child grew up and got married. They've lost a lot, and they know they have, and they can't make it up.
Some clever children may catch on before they grow up. After learning about alienation, maybe in this show, they realize that they got caught up in a situation that was not what they wanted and not good for them. It really isn't very fair. It's bad enough that you have to get used to living in two homes. Why should you also have to choose between your parents? There is one more reason why it's time to reconnect with your rejected parent. Face it, it doesn't feel very good to act mean and disrespectful. It feels wrong, and it is wrong. And why do it now instead of waiting for the right time? Because in some families, the right time never comes around. When children first start becoming alienated, they don't realize that they're going down a path that may end in the complete loss of the parent, and sometimes all that parent's relatives. Before they know it, alienated children have boxed themselves into a corner where they no longer get to see their grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins. They may act like they don't care, but down deep, most children are smart enough to realize that they've lost something valuable when they can't tell their grandma that they love her and can't even say thanks when they receive birthday cards and gifts. Truly, being alienated is a very sad thing to be. The saddest situation is when a parent or grandparent dies before you've repaired the relationship. Even if you do reconnect with your parent in the future, nothing can ever make up for all the lost time. So, instead of being stuck in a bad situation and grow up with only half of your family, let's see what you can do to protect yourself from becoming alienated and what you can do to overcome the problem if you already are alienated. It helps to understand why children choose sides when their parents fight. First, choosing sides makes children feel less confused about which side is right. Second, children sympathize with parents who act sad and helpless. It's like rooting for the underdog. Some children choose sides to feel accepted, like they belong to a club, the We Hate Daddy Club or the We Hate Mommy Club. These children learn to hate one parent to feel loved by the other.
Many children side with one parent, say dad, because they're afraid that dad will be mean to them if they don't agree that mom is bad. In some cases, a parent will actually tell children that if you want to spend time with the other parent, don't expect to live with me. Most times when parents make these threats, they're exaggerating. They would never follow through on the threats. They don't really want the children to stop loving the other parent. They don't realize how unfair it is to the children. They're just angry and don't realize what they're putting the children through. Unfortunately, though, if the children take these threats seriously, the children may feel like they have no choice but to take sides with the parent who's making the threats.
You probably know that feeling caught in the middle between your parents is no fun. One girl drew this picture to show what it felt like. She placed one part of her family on the left and the other part on the right. Everyone took sides except her. She was right in the middle. But being in the middle meant she didn't feel completely part of either family. That's why she drew herself at the bottom. Not choosing sides meant not feeling part of either family. So how can you avoid taking sides but still not feel caught in the middle? Like a wide receiver who knows how to break tackles or a gymnast who knows how to do backflips, you need special knowledge and skills. One way to stay out of the middle is to take time to see the problem from other points of view. One teenager learned to say, "Step back, walk to the other side, see it from the other side." This helped him understand his father's frustration with his mother's behavior.
The best way to stay out of the middle is to ask your parents to stop speaking badly about the other parent. Tell them, "I don't like it when people say bad things about you, and I don't like it when you say bad things about my other parent. You need to stop." And if a parent lets off some steam by talking badly about the other parent, ask them to stop. Tell them to talk to an adult or a friend about it because you don't want to hear it.
Sometimes it helps if you simply ask your parents why. Why are you talking like this? This simple question can help your parents stop and realize that you don't really need to hear bad-mouthing.
If you're worried that one parent won't accept you if you love the other parent, it's best to ask your parent, "I want to love both parents and I don't want to take sides. Will you still love me if I love my other parent?"
Be smart. Don't let your parents' mistakes keep you from your right to love and be loved by two parents. Reach out to your rejected parent. You'll be glad you did.